Mike Swider brings his Wheaton Thunder into Benedetti Worley Stadium for a second time this year. The first time, North Central won by a 35-25 margin. This is the first time these two rivals have ever met in the postseason after 95 regular season games. Second round of the NCAA Division III Football Championship. Picking up action on the Cardinals' first drive. Broc Rutter over the middle. Austin Breunig right there. Rutter coming off a freshman year in which he won the CCIW's Offensive Player of the Year award. Drive, stalling. Now 4th and 7. Rutter back to the air, but he's swallowed up by the fierce Thunder front. Turnover on downs. So now a chance for Wheaton to move the ball offensively.
It's a throw tipped up in the air, and it's taken away by NCC. Tipped by Billy Dowds, brought in by Pat Cravens. And the Cardinals, who just moments ago turned it over on downs, get a turnover.
Back on the prowl, Rutter gets hunted down by Noah Spielman, who hangs on for the sack from behind. And then Austin Hoover gets in on the act as well. 6 sacks on the day, 2 for Hoover, 2 more for Chase Greenlee. Despite that persistent pressure, the Cardinals in business towards the end of the first quarter. Rutter sends one deep to Alex Ulmer, but Eric Stevenson picks it off. The flag for pass interference picked up. The ball supposedly tipped at the line. Stevenson returns it back to the 37. He returned a pick 6 last week in the first round. NCC defense continuing to provide a stout front against Andrew Bowers and the Thunder offense. Meanwhile, Austin Breunig is running free. Picked a good time to explode on the ground. 27-yard gain. Cardinals quickly counterpunch with a pass to Ryan Cool. First down and then some inside Thunder territory. Same drive, now inside the red zone. Time for a shot to the end zone to Cool, and he's interfered with. This penalty sticks. Cardinals set up at the 2-yard line.
Gets the toe. No, Rutter himself takes it in. First touchdown of the game. Broc Rutter runs it in from 2 yards out.
Just 3 to go until the half. Cardinals moving again until a costly turnover.
Handoff, Breunig shakes free once. Football on the ground, still loose. And it looks like Dom D'Angelo had a chance to recover, and it's going to be Wheaton football.
Thunder taking advantage, turning the fumble into points.
Bowers to the air, complete to White, sheds a tackle, and he's into the end zone. Wheaton is a point away from tying this thing up.
Point after good, 7-7 after the break. Coming out, Wheaton taking that momentum and keeping it moving forward.
3rd and 7, goal to go. Back shoulder fade, it is complete to Chase White. Second touchdown of the day, and Wheaton has their first lead of the afternoon.
Cardinals looking to answer on the other end.
Rutter will take off with a feint. A blocker, shimmies through, touchdown, Broc Rutter, second rushing touchdown of the day.
Boy, here's another surprise. The rush game is clicking, and also Broc Rutter has 2 rushing, not passing, touchdowns.
From that point on, though, it is the Shola Olateju show. The junior running back in space here, 17-yard pickup. Wheaton tacking on a field goal to reclaim the lead, 17-14, 14 minutes to go. From there, Wheaton grounds and pounds away. Olateju with 2 touchdowns in the final quarter, 160 yards for number 23. Wheaton is moving on thanks to a terrific defensive effort and a strong run game late, 31-14 the final.
They're a really good football team. We knew that going in. The game was really, we talked to the guys about the line of scrimmage and taking care of the football, and that was really, I think, the difference today is we ended up with 2 turnovers. I think they had 1, and the 1 was, I think, the first play of the game for them, and we weren't able to cash in. So give Wheaton all the credit. That's a great football program. They're unbelievably well coached year in and year out, and they've got a lot of really good players. So the credit goes to them. They forced the turnovers. It wasn't a situation where our kids just made mistakes and put the ball on the ground. The kid made a great play on the throw at the goal line, and the kid that made the play on the fumble just came from behind out of nowhere and really chopped at the ball. It was a great play. So credit goes to Wheaton. Our guys played hard. I'm proud of our team. This doesn't change anything in terms of how I feel about the season we've had and the young men that I have the opportunity with our other coaches to coach. Great group of kids.
I think they just did a great job getting home and hitting on their pressures and covering well downfield. Not all those were just in the front seven. They were covering well downfield on a couple and getting some coverage sacks.
He runs hard. He keeps his feet moving. He won't go down on initial contact, and we definitely struggle a little bit at that, but no excuses. We should still be able to take down any running back.
At the end of the day, they ran the football, and they pressured the quarterback. So it was at the line of scrimmage where they won today, and that's football. You know, you gotta play well at the line of scrimmage on offense and defense, and they were better than us today at that. And in the previous game, we did a much better job of protecting the quarterback and containing their running game, and that just kind of flipped today. And again, that's why I give them credit. They did a great job.
Yeah, I think, just got to keep learning, keep getting better, get to know the offense a little more, and just keep working with the guys this offseason, our receivers coming back, and develop some chemistry like we had with the seniors this year, and just move on.
Gonna miss Dylan and Alex?
Yeah, for sure. Those two are awesome. Right when I got here, they took me under their wing. They did everything they could to help my transition into here easy, and those two are just awesome guys that I'll be good friends with for the rest of my life.
We just have to continue to keep working harder and harder and harder. You know, yeah, we won conference. We got the bell back, but we have to continue to work hard. We can't settle. You know, the off season, it starts now. We have to start focusing now, and that's one of the biggest things that I'm going to try to install on the younger guys.
And every season's a new journey. It's a new group of kids every year. This senior class just was amazing in terms of their leadership and what the example they've set for the younger guys to really learn from and grow from. So I want our guys holding their heads up high and being proud of this season that they had. We lost to a really good football team. Anytime you're in the round of 16, you're going to have really good football teams that you're playing against, and we know Wheaton is because we play them every year. They're going to represent the CCIW really well next week. I'm anxious to watch that, but this team should be really proud of what it accomplished. And Kevin, yeah, we did make progress this year, so I'm really thrilled with that. There's one team that gets to finish the season and be happy, and that's going to be in a few weeks. I wish we were playing next week and further, but we're not. And so, unfortunately, the season's over today, but these guys have a ton to be proud of.
Pro first quarter was played on our side of the field, for sure, without a doubt, and we were struggling a little on offense. But, one thing we say all the time, you got to keep playing. You got to keep playing. And, you can't turn on each other. You can't get down. You can't get negative. The game's going to be highs. The game's going to be lows. We ask our kids to do three things. They give me everything they got every snap, to play hard. Just play hard. Play hard every snap. Don't take any plays off. Don't take half a play off. Second thing is just do your job. Don't worry about someone else's job on the other side of the ball. Do your job. And the third thing, stay into it, man. Don't give in. Stay into it and stay together. Stay together. And, I'll tell you, these guys sitting next to me, man, I just love these guys to death, man. And these guys they're just awesome. And, Wheaton, we say all the time that causes are the greatest motivators in the world. Glory is a bad motivator. Revenge, bad motivator. Causes are great ones. And like Luke said, we wanted to win this game because we knew we were a good football team. We wanted to get back and revenge and glory and beat. We wanted to win because, we knew we were a good football team, and we wanted to win for Wheaton College. We wanted to win for the guy next to us. And I've just said it many, many times, that if you can rally behind a cause and have a cause drive you rather than personal glory and personal attention and all these other factors, it's such a pure thing. And when you're driven by a cause, something special happens. And these kids did. They wanted to win for Wheaton. They wanted to win for their brother. They wanted to win for the football team, for the alumni. They wanted to show that they were better than the football team that played last time. And they did it, man. They did it. These guys right here, man, they get it all. They're awesome.